have I got a story to tell you. Now, as you've probably seen the previous videos, I'm doing a little investigation into some of these bootlegging and internet piracy sites. We've got some people on board now, and I have got some amazing people in the background. Not many of them NLPers, it would be fair to say. No trainers, none of the organizations. Of course they won't, of course. Anyway, so we've got quite a story evolving. The last 24 hours has been fascinating from my point of view. At a threat this morning, there's been hacking on the websites. My IP address is blocked from accessing most of these sites, so I'm just using a VPN. It's interesting. We've got attention, and there's a lot of attention coming in, and it seems that we've got attention from some of the big companies too. I've got names now of pretty much everybody involved. I've got open dialogue with one of the parties who is squealing like a pig. And I've got to tell you, some of you NLPers out there, low-level stuff, low-level people, I've got your names too. In fact, I think we've got it all. I'm not going to name anyone just yet. We're going to save that for future videos. But I can tell you, this is a corker. Right, so let's just go through a quick reminder of what some of these sites are called, so you can have a little look, and you content providers who are absolutely doing fuck all to actually help us here, but have a quick look just so you can see how much your product is being sold by other people, and they're pocketing all the money. And oh boy, they are making a lot of money. Now, just so you know, I'm not going to be naming the other people involved with me. They can identify themselves if they want to. I'm not going to be naming those people, so don't bother asking me. Let's just go through some of these sites. So we have 10library.com, techneuro.com, seekcourse.com, proturn.com, royalacker.com, rebook.com, pdscourses.com, intelplanet.com, getallcourse.com, fttuts.com, amzlibrary.com. So as you can see, that is rather a lot of websites, and that is just tip of the iceberg. You see, these are just the key ones that others gets copied from. There are probably about 100 other domain names that are registered, and they keep cropping up on these other domain names. New ones get incarnated, and they get swapped around on a very regular basis. There are hundreds of them. So let's just have a little look at how these guys have sourced such an unbelievable amount of material in order to resell it. Now, I've got to say, this is one of the most impressive things I've seen in a very, very long time. And this has been in plain sight. It's just that it looks like something else than what it actually is. Now, this is getwsodo.com. Which is a membership site. Now, essentially, this is a way of crowdsourcing products. Just to give it a context here, WSO is a Warrior Special Offer. Now, some of you who will be familiar with the Warrior Forum, it's a marketing group. Generally, this is all white hat stuff where people are making apps and WordPress plugins and various bits and pieces to market. Now, most of these people, it's just like life coaches, only ever coach coaches. The Warrior people sell marketing to other marketers, and these are all expert marketers marketing to marketers for this endless cycle of marketing. And it's a crazy thing, but some people make a lot of money selling a marketing product to marketers. And none of these people, it seems, have marketed much other than marketing. Anyway, so that's Warrior Forum. As you can tell, I'm not a fan. And they do what's called Warrior Special Offer. So if you are a warrior, a window warrior, a Facebook warrior, whatever sort of marketing warrior you want to be, you can get these special offers. And these often are things that have an upsell. So you buy this product for like 99 cents and it's amazing. But you know that thing where you go to checkout? The product was worth like £99.99, but you're getting it for 99 cents. There's a upsell, so at the end it's like, are you sure you don't want this? It's only $4.99. It would normally be $10,000. So it's only like $4.99 more. So you click, yes, I'll have that one. And then it goes, oh, before you go, there's another upsell, and it keeps going. And essentially what we find is that for a lot of those products, you have to get the next level products to get the previous ones to work. It's classic bait and switch a lot of the time. Now, it's not entirely without merit. A lot of this stuff is pretty good and it's useful. I bought some of these things myself. but an awful lot of it is just total crap. Anyway, so that's a Warrior Special offer. That's how this works. Now, this is nothing to do with Warrior Forum. I don't want to suggest that Warrior Forum is anything criminal or inappropriate, because this is not connected. This is one of the disguises that this system is using. So getwsodo.com looks like it's a Warrior Special offer type thing. So this is how the site works. If I just click through, we even have, and I'm so impressed with the customer service and the customer focus that these guys have got. You can join as a member, and you can see on the site here it's $23.95 a month or lifetime for $99. And essentially that just gives you membership. You don't get much for that other than the opportunity to buy at very low cost any digital product of any description, anything. Here's how it works. So supposing I want to buy Andrew T. Austin's latest super duper program, which you should do, of course, because it is super duper and fantastic. But I don't want to pay the, say, £100 that it would cost. And I only want to pay, say, £5. Now, as a member, I can nominate that super duper program, and others will vote for it. When sufficient number of people have pitched in, say there's 100 of us, and we've all put in, say, £5 each. The owner of the site buys that product. Now, he keeps all that money. We've only spent £5 and we get the product. See how that works? So now what happens is the owner is gathering all of this material and being paid to do so, but the customers, the end line user, are basically not paying the full price for the product. And so it's a crowdsourcing. Lots and lots of people buy in for one product that is purchased, and then that's distributed via the website. Now what can happen, of course, is the owner of the site now has gathering more and more material that he can put on the other sites that I've shown you in the earlier videos. So he's got a win-win. He's got the membership revenue, the purchasing revenue, and the resale revenue on the other sites. This is so fantastic as a system. I am so impressed. And if you have a look at just what is on offer here, it is phenomenal. Now, I'm just going to talk you through the sign up because there's a number of features here that are worth paying attention to. So just bear with me. I'll probably go into fast mode here just to accelerate this process. Alrighty, so now I'm signed up. And I signed up once before just to test the system and see what it looks like. I'm now technically a member of the site, but of course I've not made payment yet. Now this site doesn't take the payment, and this is where it starts to get clever. So just before we get to how clever this is, let me just show you some of the other bits and pieces. So this site, these two sites here, so we've got FTTuts and PDScourses.com. These are two additional sites that don't appear to be indexed in Google. They're now not present. After I signed up yesterday and made a bit of a fuss publicly, those sites have been hastily removed. They no longer exist. And I've also had my IP address blocked from these sites as well. So I think I'm getting attention. And that's what also listed the threat this morning. Don't you go poking your nose into things that aren't any of your concern. Yeah, right. So if we now just go to, I've got to find out where we make the payment. So we go to here, payment history. I can't find it now. How to make a payment. Here we go. So please read this carefully. We cannot use direct payments on the site, but payment process is very easy to follow, and indeed it is. There's no PayPal. Essentially, payment options is by card, credit or debit, or by Bitcoin. Now, you've got the two options. You can pay the monthly subscription, or you can pay the annual or one-off fee, $100 basically, and you get access to pretty much everything for free from there on in. Now, they've even done this. Watch this. I'm going to open up the video. They even have a video over on YouTube to show you where to go and what to do. Isn't this clever? So that's, you can have a look at that in your own time. Won't bother you, boring you with that one. Now, this tab here goes to the membership. And now we have to do a little survey. And this is where it gets clever. So this short survey will teach you how this site works and how to make a payment. It will take 60 to 120 seconds. So please bear with me. I'll probably accelerate through the process. Now, it says torrent site registration. As you already know from the previous question, we use torrents as our delivery method. So you need to have an account on our torrent site too. If you already have it, answer yes and skip the question. And you can register here on the torrent site. Now, if I just open that in a new window, we'll look at that one later on. There's the video. Did you register according to our instructions? Now I'm going to say yes and go on to the next one. Now, please go to this checkout page, our own Stealth e-store. It's in the new tab. And choose check the product you want according to its price. The product names are different. And pay just like on any other online site. So the two prices are $23.95 or $99.99. So I'm going to click on here, which will open up the Stealth page. And here we have it. This looks like a gardening tools website. And I'm given two options. I can buy a ceremonial chrome-plated shovel, or I can buy a long-handled bow rake. And you'll see the prices there, $99.99 or $23.95. Now, if we just click anywhere else on this website, it looks like a perfectly reasonable either drop shipping site or a professional company. None of these products actually exist on this company. These are all taken from elsewhere, and it looks like just an innocent gardening site. At the top there's a phone number, there's an email address, there's all this kind of stuff. Of course, it doesn't go anywhere. At the bottom, we've got all of the assurances, we've got all the terms and conditions, you've got the classic thing of the payment tabs down there to influence people. FAQ, shipping, it looks perfectly genuine. Now this is basically the site through which they launder the payments. It's that simple. Now this is registered as a company in Czechia. That's the Czech Republic to you and me. And it's listed as a genuine company. It's listed as a genuine shop, and this is where the money goes through. Now I don't doubt for 1 second any of these people live in Czechia and anything has to do with Czechia. Now I'm not in the country, I don't know how that system works, but my bet is that somebody has just bought a fallow company registration, listed it that way, and that is how this then works. So all those ka-chings, all that money that is not going into your account because other people are selling your products without you knowing it, this is how it's done. And anyone that wants to buy any product, essentially the entire internet, every digital product that is available online, these guys have got. And it has been crowdsourced by your customers. This is not just one guy making all these purchases, because we've had conversations with these guys through the help desk or the help messenger, and they are more than happy to trade. And your customers are giving your logins to these people. They're also sending over the ripped version of your DVDs and of the videos. And I've already identified a number of people who are complicit in this. And some of these people are relatively well known in the field, and you probably know them too. There's a lot more to come with this, by the way. This is just beginning to warm up. The size of this operation is bigger than you could ever have imagined, and the complicity of some of your people is remarkable.